This is Ponder Darling, My Busted Heart, and every once in a while I look back on a video and I decide I need to delete it. And this one that was titled Done, I decided to delete because it was a little angry and bitchy. And not that I don't have a right to be indignant about what happened. Because the reality is that, he made a choice that hurt me, and he hurt my kid, and he hurt his own kid, who now doesn't have me loving her, and he has put his family in this horrible position that they don't want to be in, where they have to take care of him. So lots of reasons to be indignant, and I reserve the right to feel indignant. However, ultimately, I have no control over him. I have no power to convince him that what he did was really messed up. And honestly, he probably is never going to realize that what he did was really terrible to not just me, not just to his kids, not just to his family, but to himself. And I will not ever understand why, when I gave him every reason to have feelings for me because I was so good to him, he has no feelings for me. And I will never understand why, when he really gave me no reason to love him, I still loved him. But love is not always so logical. In fact, usually it's not. That doesn't mean that you should fight against it or not hold a space for it, because the problem is that when you're grieving losing somebody that you love because they don't love you, if you don't acknowledge that feeling that you have for them, it's going to come out in inopportune times and in ugly ways. So you have to allow it and sit with it and not deny it, that that's how you felt. And that's a lot of what I talk about in my videos and why I do what I do, because I want to give a message to anybody who's been through this, that you have every right to feel everything you feel. Everything. It is your right, and it is important for your healing to feel that way. However, there is a difference between accepting and allowing your feelings and entertaining them. And sadly, what we do a lot of times when we've been dumped is we go through this terrible period of time where we just, we keep reopening the wound by looking at pictures, stalking their Facebook and Instagram, and texting them or trying to talk to them or asking other people about them. Stop. Just stop. Don't do it. Don't do it. Delete his pictures from your phone. Unfollow him on Instagram. Block him on Facebook. Now, I don't ask I am in touch with his sister, but I don't ask her how he is. The only thing that I've ever said is, you're my witness. You know what really happened. You see what happened. You see how good I was to him, and how, even though I was so good to him, he still chose to run away. And I don't want to know. I don't want to know how he's doing. I can't know how he's doing, because it reopens the wound. So you gotta delete all that stuff, my sweet, gorgeous hothouse flower, and just don't look back, because the truth is that he disrespected you by not being willing to fight for the relationship, and you deserve way better than to be disrespected. That's all I got. Thanks.